Ladies and gentlemen, our fifth bout of the evening comes in the 57 kilogram category. Introducing first, fighter out of the red corner. Please give it up for Jaydn, Stuart!
It's just dead champagne time. You've got to be calm. I'm not going to go down. If I open my own gym, if I ever open my own gym, you can't come out to rap, only heavy metal. That's my rule. I feel like going to sleep. Every time I hear it. Yeah, we've had someone come out tomorrow. Fellas come out to war later. That's a good tune.
His opponent fighting out to the blue corner. Please get her up for Ben O'Connell! Of the evening comes in the 57 kilogram category. Introducing third, fighter, fighting out of the red corner. This fighter is 14 years of age. He stands at 5 foot 7 inches tall. He weighs at 56.3 kilograms. He has a record of 1 win and 1 loss. He hails from the world and represents next level MMA. Please give it up for Jaydn, Stuart! Across the cage in the blue corner. This fighter is 16 years of age. He stands at 5 foot 7 inches tall. He weighs at 57.1 kilograms. He has a record of 0 wins and 1 loss. He hails from St. Helens and represents Hammer MMA. Please give it up for Ben O'Connell!
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm Jamie the Haymaker Hay.
And I'm Robert Riley.
And we're here at ACB for the afternoon show for the amateur C-boys. This is looking like it's going to be a bit of a tasty competition, this one, isn't it, Rob?
Yeah, it's the fifth fight of the afternoon. Is Jaydn Stuart versus Ben O'Connell.
Nice flying right kick there. Ben O'Connell looking like he's got some real powerful kicks as well there. And he's gone for a big takedown.
Yes.
He's caught a big slam. Straight into side control. Perfect positioning there, Rob.
Going straight.
And he's got knee on belly.
Yeah, knee on belly.
And he's gone straight into mount.
Straight into the mount position, yeah.
Transition exactly where he wanted to go there from the... turned.
Oh, he's got an head arm triangle.
Yeah, he's got an arm triangle there.
Oh, it's nice and tight, that, mate.
Really tight.
Very, very tight.
He needs to just twist his body right round.
Yeah.
There we go.
Push yourself up with your toes and squeeze nice and tight, mate.
He's done it out there. He's doing all the right things, but this is caught really tight. I just can't see a way out of this one. That's a really tight choke. I don't understand how he's not out.
The problem is, mate, is
he's not got the elbow.
His hips needs to be flat. His hips needs to be nice and tight to the mat, and he needs to get his head a little bit lower and squeeze nice and tight. He's
just said the referee's okay there. Yeah, you know, the positioning's a little bit off, that's all.
Ben O'Connell's head's a little bit high. He needs to get his head down and his hip. I mean,
there we go. That's what that's the position you want. You want nice and flat, and you want to keep going, keep walking round, keep walking.
Ben's getting himself in a position where he's putting his back into not into the stomach of
this happens a lot with the judo fighters. And you can actually take his back from there if he slips out of this.
All you need to do really is Jaydn Stuart is take his left leg over and lock it in.
They're looking like a few desperation knees there now. But he could be burning his arm out here.
Ben O'Connell might let this go, you know.
I think he might. I think he might have burnt his arms out. And that could be he's trying to reposition there. He did really well reposition, to be honest. So Ben O'Connell's definitely in the
I don't want to speak too soon, but I think Jaydn Stuart's pretty alright here. I think he's fine.
He's took his, but he is nearly taking his back there.
Yeah, he doesn't have a submission there. He doesn't have a submission there.
There we go. Yeah, he's left
out. Yeah.
Now the problem. Now this is the problem we're talking about, Robert. Though he's now burnt his arm out for the last 2 minutes.
You can see all the blood to his shoulders and his arm now. His arms are glowing red. Turn the lights out and you'll still see him. He is glowing red at the moment.
Absolutely. You know, and you know, the thing is, he needed to listen to what Sean Martin was saying there. Sean was saying, get your hips to the floor, get the reposition, and he wasn't listening. He was just keeping a nice tight grip. You know, it turned out into a bit of a schoolboy headlock, didn't it?
Yeah.
Where it wasn't really enough to finish a fight, but it's going to annoy you, isn't it?
Yeah, I was expecting him to put his knuckles on his head and then rub his head or something.
Give him a nookie.
Yeah, give him a nookie. Yeah.
Absolutely, yeah. But you know, and possibly a Chinese burn straight after as well. You
yeah,
know.
That could be. Yeah, or a couple of air pulls for his birthday or something. No, what should have happened there is when he had the arm triangle in, he should have had his head a lot lower. Ben O'Connell should have had his face and his head a lot lower to the canvas, and his hips flat down. Spread his body out and squeezed. In that position that he was in, I don't think Jaydn Stuart was ever going to be in any trouble. I don't think he was in any trouble at all.
No, I totally agree with you. I think at first it looked a lot tighter than it actually was. The positioning was, like you say, slightly off, and we didn't end up with a finish in the first round. And like I say, this could have knock-on effect now for Ben O'Connell in the second round. You know, with his arms being slightly tired.
Yeah.
But there is, you know, he has got a slight size difference and, you know, a size advantage anyway. So he still looks stronger of the two, doesn't he?
Now beginning of round 2. Let's see where we go. Jaydn Stuart with an inside leg kick. Ben O'Connell throws one of his own.
See, one of my big faults for amateur C level is that I think it teaches people to block incorrectly.
Stuart's got the neck of Ben O'Connell. I think he might have made a bit of a mistake pulling guard there because Ben O'Connell's got in the side position. What Jaydn Stuart should possibly have done there is he should probably try to bring himself out, twist his hips and bring himself out and get himself into like a north-south choke position way. That's
probably the way to do it. If you'd have flipped over there, yeah,
what he's got himself into now, he got himself into a position where he either gets the choke here now, gets the guillotine choke here now, or he lets go and has Ben O'Connell in mount position on top of him.
Yeah, you know, he could end up in a much worse off position here. Like you say, he's kind of pulled guard without actually getting the guard.
Yeah,
you know, he's basically fallen over with the choke in.
Again, he's got the position now where he can get himself out, spin his hips out,
and start throwing some. You know, well, from the position he was in, he could have thrown some knees. Now he can't. Otherwise, it's going to be pride rules.
Yeah. Now Ben O'Connell now has the neck of Jaydn Stuart.
It's neck on neck now, isn't it?
It's neck and neck, mate.
It is.
It's neck and neck.
Now we could be in the same position it was in the first round, but the opposite way around now, where Jaydn Stuart could burn his arms out. You know, because he looks like he's really trying to get this choke in, but he's not in the right position for it.
Yeah, mate.
He's not letting it go, though, is he?
No, he's not letting go.
Sometimes good to cut your losses, isn't it?
Yeah, he's just done like 3 knee attempts to the shoulder of Ben O'Connell. One of them actually did miss.
It did look like it was going to catch the head. So he's back up now.
And again,
he's caught again.
Again, he's got the neck.
Right, now here is where he can. There we go. That's exactly what we wanted to do. So he's now got in the right position. He needs to now extend his hips and try and get that guillotine nice and tight.
Yeah.
But it doesn't look like he's doing it.
No,
he's just keeping it as a.
Ben O'Connell is a lot taller than Jaydn Stuart, so you know he can use a cage here now to maybe even flip himself over. He's definitely using the cage to his advantage to stop the choke.
Well, he's stopping the pressure, so that's the way to do it. You know, he's easing a lot of pressure off there by lifting his legs off the ground and leveling his body up again.
Yeah.
You know, it's a bit of an old pro's trick.
What Jaydn should have been doing, which he's just started to do now, he's got a body lock. We had a body lock. He should have been pushing Ben O'Connell down.
Yeah. So I think we're going to end this round 1 apiece for me, Robert.
Yeah.
You've got to go 1 apiece, haven't you?
I definitely go 1 apiece. I think, again, you know, both rounds not a lot happened, but I think in each round, each fighter had the control of the round. I think Ben O'Connell had control of the first, and I think Jaydn Stuart had control of the second.
Yeah, I couldn't agree more. You know, Sean does not look at all happy with Ben O'Connell. I think all it is I think Sean knows exactly what Ben's capable of, and in that round he didn't really show any of his capabilities. But Robert, does this go back to the first round? Is this a problem with him gassing in the first round? Do you reckon?
Possibly.
I think it possibly is.
We know that he had that head and arm triangle for an awfully long time, and like I say, I weren't joking that his arms and shoulders were glowing red. Yeah. They were really, really red. He put a lot of pressure into something that, in all honesty, he probably wasn't ever going to pull it off, because he was just positioned wrong. All he was doing really, he was just squeezing the arm up against the head. That's pretty much what he was doing. There actually wasn't a proper triangle, arm triangle there.
But he's exerted a lot of pressure from it, like you said, and he's caused himself a bit of bother, really. But we'll see how he gets on in this last round. It's all down to this last round now. But I think we could get a stoppage here, Rob. I really do think this could end up as a stoppage.
Ben O'Connell attacking Jaydn Stuart.
Yes, well, he's got his back there. Yeah, well, no, he's turned out well. To be fair, Ben O'Connell turned his hips really well there.
Yeah, use his strength. Definitely use his strength. He looks the stronger of the two fighters. Use his strength and got himself in the mount position of Jaydn Stuart.
What he needs to start doing here now is he needs to start, rather than raining down punches, he needs to start looking at driving his elbows into the thighs and trying to open that guard up. That's the way to do it.
Stay composed. Stay composed. Drop a couple of maybe body shots to Jaydn Stuart in that. Get in position.
That's a nice kick as well. Yeah,
too many fighters, especially at this lower level, they panic and the attack quickly to get into different positions. And ends up looking like a scrap, a roll around.
Could I just say that there's just one thing just put in there. Ben O'Connell, look at the way he's holding his arms. He's definitely burnt his arms out. His arms are holding really, really tight in, and he's not using them. You can see it. He's burnt them out. That's what he did in the first round. That's the aftermath of what happened in the first round.
Yeah,
he's got to be very careful.
Jaydn Stuart's hands are quite wide, quite relaxed.
Relaxed, yeah. But you can see the blood, like you say, where the blood rushed to his arms. You can see the red patches all over his arms, and they're not from damage. That's from that triangle, that arm triangle before.
Yeah. This last round's about who wants it most.
It is, yeah. And at the minute, none of them seem to be doing enough. That's a nice take. It's a really nice take.
Now, stay composed. Take your time.
Throw a couple of knees there. If you look at the position where he's in there, throw a couple of knees. Take his arms out with them knees.
He could trap.
Again, look what Jaydn Stuart's doing here. He's going for another guillotine choke.
Yeah, what he could do here now, Ben O'Connell, is trap this left arm. Stay composed, trap the left arm, couple of knees, body shots. Work on Jaydn Stuart for a minute, get in position, and then try and finish it with a submission.
Absolutely, yeah. Now he's in the top position. Here we go. Now he's in a position to take it, to take this fight wherever he wants it. Now he's stepped across. It looks like he might be going for some kind of a triangle from the top position, which we've seen earlier on today, didn't we, Rob?
Yeah, we did. Yeah. And a great triangle it was.
It's very, very hard to do it in this position, though. You're against the cage. He needs to pull him off the cage to do this. But he's got the top position. He's got the takedown. Does that give him the round? He's finished really strong as well. This is for me.
I think finishing strong there is winning the round.
I think he has, and I think that might have won him the fight, to be honest. Although it depends how he scored that second round, because it was all one-sided.
Yeah, just depends on how the judges score it. But for me, personally myself, I'd give it 2 rounds to 1 to Ben O'Connell.
Yeah, that's...
Everyone will wait for it, don't sorry.
Fight to the center of the cage. Ladies and gentlemen, let's give it up for both fighters going all 3 rounds. We now go to the judges' scorecard. After all 3 rounds, all 3 judges scored this bout as a draw. Please give it up for both fighters!
I blame Sue as well. I blame you as well, Sue.